We're at the Arley Wholesale event. We're in Scranton, Pennsylvania. I'm with Steve Matteo, and the organization is MFK.
Matteo Family Kitchens and Flooring, yes.
Okay. Say that again.
Matteo Family Kitchens and Flooring.
Okay. And you're in South Jersey?
Yes, we're out of Woodstown, New Jersey.
Okay.
Correct.
What are your thoughts on the Arley Wholesale annual event?
Oh, this is wonderful. This is something that we look forward to every year. This is my 12th year here, so I've been coming and supporting them. So we have a family business just like they do. They treat us wonderful. Every year it gets bigger and better with wonderful suppliers, wonderful material, great buys, and with a lot of information as well. It's a learning experience. Some of the things that we don't get the chance to learn during the year from our regular rep, they bring their representatives to their manufacturers in here, and they can tell us things that we need to know. Helps us with our installations, the grouting, the supplies. If there's new materials out, they have their people here to give us a tutorial on how to handle these. It makes our business run smooth. Less problems.
Tell me about your business. What kind of business is it?
The meat and potatoes of my business is a kitchen and bath design house. My family started, this is my 20th year in business with my family, my father, my mother, and my brother. My father was a kitchen designer for 32 years prior to us going out on our own elsewhere. As we grew and the housing market in the late 90s was growing, a lot of the builders that we deal with, they said, get into more floors, we can use you as all-inclusive, one-stop shop. So we did. As the years went, we started bringing more and more products in. As we learned it and we had the knowledge to sell it properly, we would sell it. So now we have 5 flooring salespeople that design floors, tile, hardwood, and the like, and we have 5 kitchen designers on staff.
When somebody walks in the door and wants their kitchen done, what are the things that influence them the most?
Knowledge is a little bit. With the big box stores, maybe not given the tutorial that they need or the steps to go through the process. They want to come in and see a showroom. We have 17 full kitchen vignettes in my store. People can come in, they can stand inside of it, they can feel, touch, and look. They can get the colors, the styles of today, and they ask questions and we can explain things from the countertop process to the backsplash tiles that are such a huge influence on a kitchen design today. That's mainly what we do. We like to take people by the hand and step by step and show them what they should do.
What about your presence on the internet? The reason I'm asking that is they tell me millennials, when asked, can't really name a local store, but they can name the big box players. And it seems like the moment of truth really comes on the internet, deciding if they're going to walk into a store or not.
Absolutely. The day of putting your sale in the local paper to get people in on a Saturday is gone. It's not there. So people are sitting at their jobs, at their desk, and they're Googling and they're searching and they're trying to gather information as close to home as possible. This year we've hired an advertising executive to work with us to get our presence on Who's, How's, and our Facebook page is very relevant. We're very proactive with our Facebook page, putting posts and questions and pictures of jobs that we've done, and also just our website completely up to date, making it so that when you're on your phone, you have a nice, clean view of it. It's adaptable to all the iPads and any device that you want to use that way. So we put a lot of time and energy into it this year.
Do you have any way to track the people that actually show up at your front door, whether they've been on your website? Is there any way to do that?
Well, we do have a tracking on our website that I get a report every first of the month, and it tells me how many people were on our website, how long they were there, what page they were on, for how long, and what town they're in. And that's pretty standard stuff, I would think, now. But we also like to ask people, we have a card on all of our desks that said, how did you hear from us? So, and it has all our different avenues for how we advertise or how our presence is felt, so they can give us some feedback. And then we try to use that every month, and we get a count of so many people saw us online, or so many people saw our Facebook post, word of mouth, whatever it is, and we try to keep track of that so we know where we need to be.
A lot of people are telling me that finding qualified installers is a real hard situation at this point in time. Are you finding that to be the case?
Yes and no. I'm in a small area, so we've had our core guys for some time. The new guys are the issue. They want to be a helper, an apprentice for 6 months, and then they think they can get a vehicle with some tools, and they are a master of their craft and they're not, and that's how problems arise. Well, we try to take some of that out where we supply all the material. I deal with Arley. We supply all the setting materials for tiles. The tile, the grout, they got to supply their labor. So we at least take them going to a box store or somewhere else and getting a lesser quality product to set it. But the finished product is there's a lot to be desired for some of the new guys that are out there.
But there are new guys out there. Younger guys are coming in.
Yes, not as much as I'd like to see in the local trade schools where they are teaching these things and having it as a program where they can learn to be flooring installers, whether it be wood or tile. That would be a wonderful thing to have at a trade. But no, it's generally a guy that would have a kid that would work in the summer, maybe a college kid, and depending on what he ends up doing with his life, maybe he enjoys what he's doing and he comes back and he learns and he keeps working with them. Several years later, he goes out on his own. But the core group that I have, thank goodness, we have guys that are mid-30s, mid-40s, young enough that still want to work. And we also keep our niche smaller. I don't have 10 trucks pulling up on my back door in the morning to go out and do installs. If I got to set my jobs 2-3 days further back to get a good installer, that's what I do. My name's on the building. I want to make sure when the job goes out, it's done right.
A lot of product in this room. I think a lot more than last year. You find some things that really wowed you?
Oh, absolutely. The polished pieces that are out today, it's amazing. Just where we're standing here in this booth with the mosaic pieces, with the glass and stone, and the way that new products are coming out almost daily, it's really helping us out with our store, especially the designing in bathrooms and backsplash tiles. We got a lot more options, so it keeps us fresh, and it's exciting for us because you look at the same products day after day, you get a little stagnant. When they keep coming out with these new products all the time, it gives us some energy to want to sell it because it's something new for us as well. So this is wonderful.
So how are you going to do in a golf outing today?
Pretty poorly, but I have fun. Yes, I own golf clubs. That's as good as it gets.
That's good. Thanks so much for talking with us. I appreciate it. We've been talking with Steve Matteo, MFK, Matteo family store out of Woodstown, New Jersey, and this is Talk Floor TV.